Good morning, First Cup. Welcome to our weekly morning podcast. I'm your host, Adam.
And I am John.
And this week is our Halloween week.
It's-
Halloween will be on Sunday.
But we're posting it on Monday.
Yeah,
so,
so
Halloween week. Woo.
this is Halloween special. Did I tell you, John? I have my big old glorious bonfire coming up on Friday as our Halloween bonfire.
No.
Well, let me tell you. I have this huge freaking pile of branches and bush and trees, and this pile is bigger than last year, and it is going to be a humongous bonfire. This thing is gonna burn on for about like 2 days. I guarantee you it's gonna be like 2 days. This thing is about like 10 feet tall, 11 feet tall, and it's all gonna burn about 2 days straight. I guarantee it. We're gonna have like 100 freaking brats because we're gonna have like 20 people coming, or 20 people, 20 of my friends, and my dad's invited about a dozen other people. So yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a party. That's all gonna be outside. It's gonna be cold, but then after that's all done, we clean up and just hang out in my basement. And we do this every year. It's gonna be fucking fun as hell. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. I'm looking forward to spooky season.
I am too. Did you do anything this weekend?
This last weekend,
Yeah.
I did. Well, Friday night was our big old freaking home football game again. So I was in band. I had to play for that again. We lost, of course, because our football team sucks. So
To Freeburg.
yeah, we basically lost to them, and the Freeburg Midgets. You know, they actually had a midget on their team.
For real.
Yeah, they actually had a midget on their team. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, our football team's not very good.
No, they're not. But then, the next day, I had to go home and unload a bunch of shit. I went on a fishing trip. I said last week I was going to go on my fishing trip, and I did. And we went trout fishing at Current River. This was on Thursday. And, yeah, I had a hell of a lot of time. Hell of a blast there. But then, Friday night, I had to unload all the gear and shit. And then the next morning at like 6:30, I had to get back here at the high school because at 6:45 we left to go over to U of I, Illinois College or University.
Oh, for bowling?
For band.
Or band.
Yeah.
Band. Yeah, band.
Another band competition that lasted all freaking day. We got home at like fucking 10 o'clock. And
Yeah, you should have came over last night.
I would have loved to, but I needed sleep.
See, Avery and Nathan were here.
Fucking, I hate Nathan and Avery.
No, you have a point. He's very racist.
Who?
Avery.
Which one?
Avery.
Both of them are racist.
We don't like racists here. So,
What about you? What the hell did you do?
what
this
did I
weekend?
do this weekend? I went to the Haunted Trail.
You did?
Yeah.
On which day?
Friday.
Oh, really?
Yep. It was pretty cool.
I've never been.
I mean,
I've never been on a
it was
trail.
pretty lame. Not gonna lie.
It was pretty cool. No, it was pretty lame.
Yeah, I know.
Who'd you go with?
Unless
Just by
I go
yourself?
with unless they sponsor me, it was shit.
Did you go by yourself?
No, I went with my cousin Nick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was short notice too. Like, okay, they close at 9, but fuck it, let's go. Because I was just like last second planned. And
You ever been to this haunted trail?
Yeah, I've been here every year.
You've
since
done it
I've
every year?
Been here.
Okay.
Or since I lived in the area.
And this is the first time it's been bad?
And I mean, the first year I went, it was terrifying. And I don't even think it was because I was young. It was because I was actually kind of fucking scary. This year is just like, they had chainsaws, right? You know, that just scares everyone because of the loud noise. They had them, but they just stood there.
They didn't do anything?
They
do anything
just stood
with them?
there. Yeah, I know. And I was just like, what the fuck is this dude doing? He's just standing here. When I remember like 3 years ago, they were literally like,
Trying to get all up in your face,
yeah,
probably.
Yeah, they were
That's
they were
what a haunted
trying to
trail's
make
supposed
you
to be, yeah.
you scared. I mean, like, if they did try to scare anyone, it'd be like a mom with no fucking husband with like a 5-year-old kid. I swear. They never go after like the I don't know how to just like describe it. The big guys.
Yeah. Well,
They only go after fucking small prey.
small prey.
Then eat
Yeah,
them.
the haunted trail is supposed to be for everyone. It's supposed to scare everyone. They gotta put their heart and soul in.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's been moments like, oh shit, because they make loud noises. Like but like besides that.
So wait, the haunted trail, it's actually on a trail outside,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is there like
And you
buildings or anything?
Yeah, you actually go
okay.
through houses and shit.
Okay,
And, like,
I've
there's,
never
like,
been to it, so I don't know.
We should go
When is it?
Friday. It's $16.
Yeah, it's $16 and it's on Friday. That's the bonfire. Friday's my bonfire. I can't do it on Friday, bro. Well, anyways, props to you for going to those. I don't think I've ever wanted to really go.
Really?
No, I don't know. It just doesn't seem fun.
See, I have not been in the Halloween spirit at all.
This year, really?
I've been trying.
I think you know what usually gets me into the Halloween spirit. There's always a tradition that every family has. Like my family's tradition is we watch Charlie Brown's Halloween special. You know, the one where he's like trick or treating with his
Charlie
and he's
Brown.
like, I gotta rock. You know, it's that one. That one's like,
Dude,
yeah.
that's like original.
Yeah.
Dude. That
That one always gets me in the mood.
you
It gets me-
remember? Did you ever used to have like TV?
Yeah,
like,
like cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember how like they would show like those type of shows on like the news stations and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Simpsons had Treehouse of Horrors. That's their Halloween
Yeah,
stuff.
I was
They had
actually
that on
watching
Fox.
that.
Yeah, they had that on Fox.
On Disney Plus.
Yeah. I also do that to get me into the Halloween spirit. I watch Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. Those are fucking funny.
Oh, dude.
I love those. They're the best. They get me into the Halloween spirit.
Maybe it's just because I love Christmas so much.
I'm the same way.
Where I'm just like, fuck everything else, Christmas, and then let's go to summer. And then I'm just like, I fucking hate the summer.
Yeah, it's like the first month of summer, it's awesome, but then it gets boring. It's like, it's fucking hot.
I just want to like.
Yeah, there's so many bugs, yeah. In the winter, I could see how people would think the exact same way. Like, the first month of winter is like, oh, this is freaking awesome. You know, the snow and everything. As it goes on, it's like, I want summer. Me, personally, I could live in winter forever. I just love the winter so damn much.
Move to somewhere cold.
I'm going to. I'll move to freaking Colorado, bro.
Colorado's cold and hot.
Yeah, no.
But
See,
it's
in the summer, it gets to like 80 as its highest. And that's actually not bad. Most of the time, it won't get any. It'll just stay in the 70s during the summer.
Yeah.
So, but it gets cold pretty early. It would have been like snowing, or just about
Today
snowing.
was gorgeous. I wish you would have.
Today's like the warmest day so far in October.
I wish you would have came out today.
Yeah, I had other shit to do. I had to work on some wood, and a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, me and Avery, we went to the high school, or we were going to, but the gates were closed.
Well, what were you gonna do in the high school?
Oh, Avery wanted to like practice or something for like
Soccer? Oh, what the fuck?
because he
Yo,
was
what
gay.
the fuck?
He was kind of like, all right, watch this, John. He just missed the fucking goal every time. I shit you not. I don't think he scored once.
Wait, you went into the high school?
No. When I was watching him practice.
Where?
Well,
like SPBS or something?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they usually have the gates closed because that would be trespassing.
That's what I was saying. I was like, Avery, there's no way you could just go to the school and
You just hop,
practice
you just
on
hop
their
the
field.
fence. I mean, they ain't got cameras or anything. But yeah,
I was like, Avery, isn't this like illegal? No, man, it's fine.
it's fine.
So bowling's starting out.
Oh, that's right. Shit, tomorrow, tryouts. Yes, I can't freaking wait, man. Tryouts are tomorrow and Tuesday.
Bro, I don't understand. So, apparently soccer cuts people. Same with bowling.
Yeah, well, bowling team can only have like a total of 12 people on the team.
See, wrestling, you have whoever the fuck you want.
Yeah, how big was the wrestling team last year? How many people?
See, I feel like if I say a high number, I'm gonna sound
Estimate.
dumb.
Or just estimate.
But if I say a low number, I'm still gonna sound dumb.
Just estimate, bro.
So my estimate guess, I'm either terribly wrong or I'm dead on. I'm gonna say about
You're gonna sound dumb either way. 20?
20.
That's it? Damn, you sound dumb.
I really don't know. I'm just trying to think.
What do you mean you've been on the wrestling team?
You're right. I'm trying to image the picture of all of us there. I'm trying to count each one, but I can't.
I think it'd be at least 30.
30?
I think, personally. I've seen the pictures of all of y'all. So, I think that'd be at least 30. But bowling team can only have 12. Or like around 12. And a couple subs, you know.
Bro.
So, yeah. On the varsity team, you can only have like at a time, like bowling at once, you can have 6 people bowling. Or no, sorry, 5 people bowling. You can only have 5 people bowling at a time on one lane. So varsity usually has a total number of like 6 people on the varsity team. And then this is what I'm saying. I'm saying 12 people for guys and 12 people for girls. So 12 people, 12 guys.
12.
And that has the rest for JV. So that's also around like 5 to 6 people. So that's all them. And then the girls, it's the same way. So you can't have too many people. You can only have like 5 varsity people and then 1 sub, you know. So I think it's perfect. I think it works out perfect. It's not a lot of people. I like that. You can be friends with them real easily.
Yeah, a lot of them are nerds.
Yeah. Well, would you call Brady Stump a nerd?
No.
Would you call Logan DeFawcett a nerd?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
He golfs. He's a nerd.
Yeah, he's a fucking nerd. No offense.
And, yeah. Oh, I just realized my timer is fucking paused. Yeah, well, when did we start? What time did we start?
I don't know.
Like 10 minutes ago?
Who cares?
I'd say 10 minutes ago we started, so we're good. Anyways, yeah, but soccer, that's a big-ass team. On the soccer team. Or like any other team, football team is probably the biggest.
Bro, football, because they just pick up whoever.
Basically, whoever they see coming into their freshman year, if they're fat, like big and fat, or they're just big in general, they're going to immediately say, hey, you want to play football? And then just like totally who gives a shit about grades? You're going on the football team. Like, I was offered a position on the football team my freshman year, but I don't want to play. I didn't want to play.
What
football.
was it?
I don't know. Coach Rose and Coach Vogel said, Adam, you should play football. And you'd be really good. And you'd be built. You've got the right body for it. I said, but football is so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. I didn't say it like that to him.
There's no way.
But to Coach Rose's face, I was like, football is just full of a bunch of meatheads. That's why I don't want to be in football. It doesn't take really any kind of thinking.
Imagine.
So I was like, nah, I don't want to do it.
I know you didn't do it, but imagine scenario freshman year. Adam, alright? He's just going to fucking biology. Alright. Coach Rose sees him. You should play football. Alright? Adam just says, shut the fuck up and just walk away.
No, I wouldn't say that to Rose.
Like,
dude, I would never say that. Rose is cool. I like Rose. I mean, I like Lukash more, but personally, Rose, I only like Lukash because he's like really relaxed. But Rose has the music. I like his personality.
Listen. I like Rose as a human being, but I don't think he's a good football coach.
They do lose a lot of matches.
I'm sorry, Rose.
I don't know what they do at practice, but they have practice like all the time.
Yeah, they practice hard.
And here, you can pass me those chips.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
And yeah, well, I could have been on the football team. You know, I could have easily been on the football team and been like one of the kids that just knows everyone. I could have, but I just didn't want to do football. I don't like any other sport than bowling, snow skiing, and wakeboarding.
And then there's
I can't-
basketball on side.
So yeah, basketball probably would have been if I didn't want to bowl at all, and I know I didn't want to play baseball or football or soccer. I would have done basketball just because I like to play basketball. It's fun as hell, and you get to play inside most of the time, like when you actually do matches and shit. So that's what I would have wanted to do. So that would have been my second sport. If you didn't want to play basketball, I know you wrestle. So wait, if you didn't wrestle, would you want to do basketball?
Yeah.
For the school?
Just not for the school.
Oh, not for the school? You wouldn't
Not
want to do
for
it for the school?
Yeah. That's what I never did.
Did you ever think about did you ever play baseball?
I did when I was little.
Like, how long though?
A year. My dad pulled me out.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
I think baseball, I think every kid has started out with soccer and baseball in their younger years. Did you play soccer? Oh, you didn't play soccer? Oh, what the fuck?
I'm
never
not
mind.
gay.
Well, I mean when you were younger.
No, I'm not gay.
Dude,
I told
okay,
my
no.
dad I
Soccer
wasn't gay.
Soccer when you were younger is cool, but soccer when you're older, just shut the fuck up.
Okay, unless you're Jake Cooling or BK, soccer's gay. Like Avery, I saw him practice. He didn't make a single fucking goal. How the fuck is he on
Because
varsity?
we weren't shooting. What the fuck?
Bro, if y'all don't know, Avery is here in the background, but he's not talking because we don't want him on the podcast. Anyways, no, I'm joking. But soccer, I started out with soccer when I was like fucking 8. And I played, 7. I was like 7 years old when I started soccer. And I played soccer, and then after soccer, I was like maybe 11. I played baseball till I was like, actually, hold on, I need to scratch that. No, I started at soccer for the Powerhouse when I was like 5. Played for 4 years. Then I played baseball till I was like 10 or 11. And after that, I didn't play anything. I didn't know what I wanted to play because I fucking hated baseball and I fucking hated soccer. And so when I was in 6th grade, I found bowling. And that really sparked my interest. And now I bowl. That's what now I've done that since my junior high years. I'm a junior now. And that's all I want to do. But what did you do when you were younger? If you didn't since you didn't play a lot of sports.
So,
I know you played basketball by your not like school or on a league. But I know you just played basketball with your friends and stuff.
So basketball, I always said basketball is always gonna be right here in my heart. I hope my kid plays basketball. So, when I lived up in Peoria, my neighbor, I forgot his name, but he was dope. Shit or not, he worked for like a company, a pumpkin company.
A what?
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin company.
Yes, like a pumpkin factory.
Wait, what? That's a thing?
Yes.
A pumpkin factory?
I lived in a small town near Peoria called Morton, and it was known for pumpkins.
I did not know that.
Very interesting.
Pumpkins? Wait,
and caterpillar. But
what the? That's a weird fact about Morton.
Morton. It's a pumpkin factory, or not a pumpkin factory, but it's known for pumpkins. Don't know why.
Hey, better than corn.
Shut the fuck up! You're not on the podcast.
Yeah, bro, you need to shut your dumb.
I have to fucking edit this shit out because you're fucking talking.
Fuck you.
Shut the fuck up, baby.
Anyway, where
pumpkins?
Oh yeah,
pumpkins.
So this dude, his name was Jerry. Jerry worked for this pumpkin factory in Morton, and he also he wasn't the most wealthiest. He was doing food stuff. I forgot what it was called.
What do you mean, like charity food stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he would do that. Then he would just get like the leftover stuff. Because I forgot what it was for, but like they would sell for like half off than what they would at like a Walmart. Or she doesn't get. They let him take.
Right.
And some of it is just like fucking gushers or some shit, just something dumb like that, right? And he just always had a fuck ton of gushers.
At his house.
Yeah, and so I shit you not. He would just give us gushers.
Us. Who's us?
Or like my siblings.
Okay.
And like he was a dope dude. So he
That's
knew.
kind of weird. He's like, you guys want some gushers?
Don't think about it like that. But he was a dope dude, right? And he knew that my dad worked a lot of hours because he worked for a cat.
Like, was your dad like not home a lot?
He wasn't.
Okay.
He was working a lot.
So he noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's
so he always helped my mom with like the yard and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he would always fucking like be like, "Hey yo, you guys want some gushers?" Yeah, we would be like, "Dude, sure," but the issue is they always tasted like smoke.
Does he smoke?
Because he was a smoker.
Okay.
But I don't blame him.
He was trying to be nice. I don't see a problem.
He's had a fucking rough life his whole life. I don't know much about it, but he lived right by his brother named Ken. And him and Ken always got in fights. Not like, fist fight, but arguments. And it always revolves on being a cop's called.
Then why would they live next to each other?
Because his mom lived with Ken. And Jerry wanted to be like the moral support. He's not just gonna leave his mom.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, yeah, Jerry was a dope guy.
Well, I thought this was supposed to be about basketball.
Oh yeah.
Where did that come from, by the way?
Oh yeah, Jerry had a basketball fucking hoop in his driveway.
Yeah.
And I had a basketball. Keep in mind, I was probably about like 7.
Okay.
And I had this friend named Michael. He was like 6 foot.
You had a 6-foot friend named Michael when you were 7?
No, if you want to be, I was probably like 10.
Okay.
Or like 9. But he was older. He was in like maybe like 7th grade, like when I met him. But like, it was cool because he kind of started the Nerf gun shit, bro.
I remember you telling me about this. Yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really dope guy. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he dunked on Jerry's basketball hoop. And I kind of like right then and there, I was like, damn, I want to fucking.
I want to do that.
Yeah. And I've touched rim. I think you.
I think you can dunk. I think you have the ability to dunk.
I think I do too. I just can't.
You just gotta. But I think. How often do you play basketball though?
Well, ever since I started playing wrestling. Oh no.
Playing wrestling?
Or not playing wrestling, but bumps. No, but doing wrestling, I just like only play basketball for street. But
I think still if you only play for street, if you can practice your vertical or your jump,
oh bro,
like every time you go play basketball, you can dunk. I guarantee you could.
I'm pretty short too.
The highest I can touch on a regular, what is it? 10. A regular is a 10-foot basketball hoop, right? 10 foot. I can touch the cash box. That's the highest I've ever gotten. I can like touch the tip of it. I can't like smack perfectly on it. I can't put my handprint on it. But yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, right then there I was like, basketball. I want to do that.
That's the go-to. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Well, there goes the queer kid. I'm joking. Wait.
Thank God.
Yeah. Anyways, that's awesome. You started out with basketball like that. At least did you like think of those people as like role models to you?
Them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because I was homeschooled, bro. I didn't have a lot of friends. So like, I just had friends that lived in my neighborhood strip.
See,
or because like, back then everyone was fucking out. Back in the day.
See, that's the thing. I didn't grow up in a neighborhood.
You didn't.
I would have. So as a kid, it would have been fucking awesome to grow up in a neighborhood. I don't care if you had a rough life as a kid. If you grew up in a neighborhood, you could still go out. You could still make friends if you found some, because it's a neighborhood. There's bound to be more kids. There's gonna be things to do. When you live out there in the middle of nowhere, as a kid, you got your parents. I had a brother, but I fucking hate him because that's brotherly love. But there's not much you can do. But I went to school. I had preschool. I had. Avery, I've been friends with him since preschool. He was like my only friend. And then, I met other various people along the way up till, when I was younger, I actually got a bike when I was in like junior high. And if I wanted to go into town to finally hang out with my friends, because I was never able to, I had to like schedule times with my parents to make to go have like play dates or whatever at their house or at my house. That was the only way I could hang out with friends. So when I got a bike when I was in like 6th or 7th grade, I biked 11 miles into town to hang out with my friends. That was like the only.
Then you biked more.
And then so if I biked into town, I'd also have to bike back home. So that's 22 miles a day.
Plus you biking around town.
Yeah.
So like.
Because that's all we would do. We didn't have cars or anything, and we didn't want to walk around, so we had bikes. We just bike around.
I remember I'll take my dad's bike. That's a nice bike down.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't ride it more often.
It has a flat tire. I think something's fucked up with the rim.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is, 'cause that's a really good bike.
Anyway, well, it's not. I could show you. By the way, I can show you to a place in Columbia that'll give you a good deal and shit like that.
That's cool.
But anyways, yeah, that was the way I hung out with people. But it's awesome that even though you were homeschooled, you had people that you could role model off of.
Oh yeah.
And they weren't even like. Not all of them had to be adults, You said he was a 7th grader. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
And then like there was this one. I had this one friend. His name was Marco.
Bolo.
That was a funny joke. Marco was an interesting man.
How old was he?
Marco was about maybe like a year older than me.
Oh, okay.
Or no, he's probably about like 2. I really don't know. I know that him and Michael were in the same school, but I think it was 6th and 8th at the time. I think when I met Marco, I was maybe either in the same grade as him or under.
Okay.
And then Michael was the 8th grader.
Right.
And then he really started the fucking Nerf Gun Wars. Just happened out of nowhere. Morton.
Yeah, that would have been awesome to be in a neighborhood.
Nah.
Nerf Gun
See,
Wars.
I tell people that, even people who do live in like neighborhoods, are like, what? I feel like that was just like a Morton thing. I feel like we can just make it like we literally
Nerf Gun Wars.
Nerf guns around town.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
No one thought anything of it.
No, of course
Imagine
not. Kids are being
doing
kids.
that now.
Oh well, yeah, that'd be a little different.
Yeah, imagine we're in like the fucking on like the courthouse yard, or, like we're just shooting each other with Nerf guns.
Oh, as we're talking about that, a cop passed by. There he goes. Bye bye.
Loser.
Anyways,
I'm just kidding.
Nerf Gun Wars was awesome. I had Nerf Gun Wars. When I was in, I think, like 4th grade, I got new neighbors. My neighbors that lived down the hill from my house, the Baldwins. That was Max and Mitch. That was before they moved into Waterloo.
I love Max.
I love them, bro. But they moved from Kentucky, and that was the first house they moved to, which is really awesome because they had a lot of money. So they also had a lot of Nerf guns and a lot of electronics and shit. So that's where I learned about Xbox and all that stuff. If I didn't have them as my neighbors, we wouldn't have learned about like game consoles and phones or anything till we were like junior high. Guarantee. We wouldn't have known about any of that shit. So
Speaking of games, you just brought up a fucking memory inside my fucking head. So when I didn't do fucking sports, majority of the time, I just played games.
Yeah.
I had a lot of free time on my head. Not a lot, but like I had more than
most kids. You were also homeschooled too, so you were home a lot.
So I would just play Call of Duty.
I wish I was part of that.
See,
I played when I first got my Xbox 360. I played racing games. I played I also played Saints Row though, and that was like the most hardcore game I played. I mean, I played a couple things of Call of Duty. My brother was really into Call of Duty, like you were. Because that was like the shit, man. Right then and there, like right before Xbox One came out, when Xbox 360 was the shit, and PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3, and all that was the shit. That Call of Duty was the biggest thing. And I wish that was more part of my childhood, but I just never. I never got into it. I wasn't that big into shooter. I wasn't big into shooter games or guns or anything.
You wanna know why I got big into COD? Fuck. Nick, my cousin.
Yeah.
So when I lived in Peoria,
Well, that's also, by the way, that's also the thing about COD. It wasn't just for. I know parents didn't like that their younger kids played it, but still younger kids played it. It was also an older kid thing, an older, like, early 20s.
Yeah,
a bunch of people played
I'm
it.
gonna be 35, I'll also be playing COD. Maybe
Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1.
Zombies?
The greatest games. I like Call of Duty now, and I love it.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I just...
It
Good
just
for you that you got into it.
Dude, I'm blessed. I have the achievement for fucking proof, too, from, like, 2012, bro. But... the Fritos, bro. But no, I'm glad I'm part of that era. But anyway, so since I started playing games at a young age, right? Good. I was just better than everyone else.
That's a pretty bold statement.
Okay.
I was just better than everyone.
I know that sounds cocky. I'm not trying to sound cocky here, but I just all my Xbox friends I dogged on them.
How many hours when you were younger did you play a day on your console? And what did you have? You had an Xbox, right?
I had 360.
Xbox all the way, bro.
Yeah, in 2011. My
Yeah.
first game.
So COD had been out for wait, when did COD come out?
Oh, dude, COD's been out since like 19.
No, I mean like
my first COD game.
like Black Ops 1.
Oh, Black Ops.
When did Black Ops
I
1
think-
come out?
Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 2011
I have a feeling that you're right. I think it was somewhere around
or 2009. It's either 2011
it's-
or
okay,
2000.
that actually
No,
sounds right.
no, NW2 was 2009.
Well,
I think Black Ops 1 was 2011.
Let me-
We're looking this up. I'm not for sure.
It's such a good game.
And then Black Ops 2 came. Wait, no,
Black
Ops 2 came out in 2012.
Right. So Black Ops 1 must have come out like at least
But
2
where
years
did
or a year.
NW3 come out at?
What is MW3?
When-
Like Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
So Black Ops 1
2000
came out in 2010.
2010, dude.
So they were just a year apart.
Alright.
But Black Ops 2 was like before, like ahead
That
of
was
its
in
time.
2012. So
That was ahead of its time.
that was 2010.
Both of these games were like ahead of
Okay,
their
so
time.
zombies started off in World War.
Oh, when was that?
Oh fuck.
Well, how old is that game?
I think how old was Black Ops 1?
2010.
I think it's 2008 or 2007.
No.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. My first game I got was Sonic Unleashed.
Okay, yeah. I played that, yeah.
I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I got 360 when it was 2013. Cause that's when Sonic Unleashed came out. But I got that. And
That's
then,
actually kind of funny. I think I got mine around the same time.
and then I got Sonic Generations.
Mm-hmm. No, wait. Did you like Nintendo games and shit like that?
Yes,
man?
I had it.
You were more.
My like. that
Oh
was
yeah,
more part of
everyone
my-
had that.
my shit.
Mhm.
But anyway, I had this one Sonic game that I had every Sega game. Every single Sega game. I don't know where the fuck it is because it was so long. I don't remember my childhood that much. So.
What? You remember it quite enough if you knew all the fucking Nerf Gun Wars and
Oh,
video games.
I
and all
remember that, but I don't really remember dates.
Oh.
Like when I got like my
What?
Xbox.
I don't know either.
It was between 2011 or 2013. But I just had so much free time on like my hands. I just play a lot of fucking Call of Duty. After I kind of got like my Call of Duty phase when about like 2016 when I moved here.
Yeah.
I still play a lot of COD, but I started going out with my cousin Nick. That sounds really weird. What? Not going out, but
Are you fucking gay?
No, I started fucking like we go to Six Flags like once a
Oh,
month,
wow.
like some shit, or like he would just like I go over to like his house because I was new to like the fucking town.
Yeah.
So like, their family they just kind of like automatically just took me in. So it was pretty cool.
So you moved here.
2016 of March,
So what grade were we in?
6th grade, I think.
So you were already in town before I met you? Wow, okay.
I think so. What grade were you in 2016?
Fuck. 2019 was freshman. 2018 was junior high. Or 8th. 2016 would have been 6th grade.
Okay, so I was in 7th grade.
Right, because you're a year older, basically.
Then I took the school test, and they were said, "Dude, you're dumb." And then
Yeah, you're going to 7th grade.
You're
again.
going to 8th grade.
All right.
Because-
Right when I got into 8th grade, yeah.
Yeah. And then like when I heard about that, I was like,
Yeah, but think about that. You realize how much that sounds like fate right there? That you were saying, all right, you're going to go into 8th grade. And that was like exactly around the time where I had met you. And then we both went to the same school in 8th grade and we became friends. That's so crazy.
I'm happy about that. Now I'm blessed about that because I don't know what the fuck I want to do.
It's kind of weird how the world or how
I feel
our
like life
younger
is
years
just
just
like-
kind of just like unfolded there. Like I think we're going to have the best year out of the last 4 years of seniors. I mean, I think that we got the lucky hand of the deal.
I think so too.
So,
I hope school can go back to normal.
me too.
for-
I just don't want to wear my mask.
Just for kids in general, bro.
I'll say I'm getting used to wearing the mask again. I hated it last year and I hate it this year again. But, I mean, I'm getting used to it. I can deal with it. I just want to wear my hat. I just want to wear my hat in school, bro. I don't see a problem. Because I love my long hair. But I hate short hair. I could easily deal without a hat if I just had short hair, but I don't want...
You don't want short hair.
I don't want short hair. I like the long hair and I like my hat. There's no... And especially if I'm wearing it backwards. Like, what's the problem?
It's like they think you're just gonna start taking shit, bro. Like, no, like...
I'm a devious like the whole school.
you just pick it up and take it
And
home,
just put it under my hat. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know what they think. Like I said, my dad's dating a teacher. Who teaches up in Highland.
I think you've said this, yes.
Or no, Greenville. It's Greenville.
I thought you said it was Highland. You said last time it was
She
Highland.
lives in Highland, but she goes to... I thought she worked in Highland, but she goes to school.
Oh, okay,
over
whatever.
In Greenville.
Same difference.
I did not know that. So, she said the reason is for identity. I don't know if that's true.
So Mr. McDermott is our assistant principal. He said it's just... He didn't even give me the reason. He only said it's just the rules that all schools in our county has to follow. I said, well, what's the reason? He's like, that's not what you need to worry about. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. Just tell me why I can't wear this, and I'm going to go to the school board and argue against them. Like, if it's for identity, I can wear it backwards. And also, you can see my face.
That's true.
Like, I don't get it.
You know, I think a lot of school rules are kind of
Personally, I
weird.
think it's mostly just Waterloo.
Now, imagine if we grew up in like our parents' time. You think
It would have been good and bad. It would have been so much different.
bro?
How old's your dad?
My dad was born in 1971.
So they weren't beating kids with paddles anymore, were they?
No, they were.
When did they stop that? When did
I
they
don't
stop
know
that?
when, but my dad told me that
When he was in
got
grade
whooped.
school, right? Though.
Yes.
What about when he was in high school?
I think that's probably when they
stopped.
Yeah.
So that was
Probably
more
in,
around
like,
the 80s.
The 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
My dad was born in '59, so all through my high school, all through my dad's younger years and high school years, it was all you got beat with a paddle and beat with a belt, slapped by your freaking teachers and your principal. You'd be kicked around, you know. That was it back then. But that's only if you got caught. It was very easy to get away with shit back then. Very easy.
Oh, bro. People were
And a lot of
smoking
people-
cigarettes
yeah, people-
in the bathroom.
And people back then, since their parents were an even older generation, They were taught you don't get pushed around. You push others around.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna say it like it is. If they like tell you, hey, you can't do this, you're gonna ask them why, and if they don't give you a good reason, you're gonna fucking punch them in their mouth or something. Like you gotta stand up for yourself back then. That's how they were taught though, and I love that. My parents taught me that way. Not exactly that intense, but intense enough to where like you stand up for yourself.
When
I would have loved
when I was
to live back
going
then.
into grade school of eighth grade, my dad kind of just told me, don't let anyone push you around.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did, but I didn't care.
Yeah, if you can just
like I was
a real man, a real strong person can push and shove those kinds of things off.
dude. I didn't.
That
care.
shows maturity. So that's something good to look for. Because back then, I mean, if you didn't, you'd be pushed around and you would have hated it.
I see. Like there was a point in time I was like, damn, this kind of sucks. I'm a fucking loser. But at the same time, I was like,
I don't give a shit what they think.
I'm still gonna be playing. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna play COD.
I've got my own life to live here.
And
I don't
like
care.
8th grade, I was just inside all day playing Fortnite. I was playing
That has been
Fortnite.
Fortnite came around like
I was at the
7th
Y
grade. Yeah.
every day. That's all I did. When I moved to Waterloo, that's when I got very serious in basketball. I was literally just trying for 2 years straight. I feel like that's kind of why I've gotten better.
Yeah.
Just because I just played for like 600 days straight.
Yeah.
Or maybe not that, but that's probably how long I've been. Probably been on basketball court probably about 600, 700 times.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean,
Like around there, but 8th grade year, I tried out and I got cut.
did they tell you why you got cut?
Nah.
That's what I hate about any other kind of
See,
sport.
and
They
it's
usually
funny,
don't even
too.
tell. They don't even tell you why you
Coach
get cut.
Vogel,
Yeah.
he said, if anyone does get cut, come up and I'll tell you why. And I was like, all right. When I was looking at the boards, right, had everyone's name, I didn't see mine, right? And I walked down to the fourth. Why fourth? I had fucking gym.
Okay.
Third hour. That's when I looked at the paper, and I didn't see my name.
Right.
And I was just like, I broke.
Yeah, that must have been devastating.
Like I was just like,
Are you kidding me?
I was mind blown at first. Like I was shocked.
It's like I tried so hard for
and
this.
I was coming out, and then BMO came out and he said something about that, and like I don't know why. Like right then and there, I just folded, bro.
What do you mean?
Like I just started crying, bro.
Tearing up
I
or like bawling your
I'm
eyes
not like
out?
just like bawling, bro.
In eighth
Like
grade?
it was bad. I was like, dude, all this hard work.
Well, for some people, that's the moment where you gotta. There's two types of people. There's two types of people. There's the one type of people. What did you do in that situation? Like, what did you do after that? Were you the type to kind of be like, I'm not gonna try out for the team ever again?
I was just like, yeah, I was just like,
So
damn.
yeah, there's two types of people. Yeah, there's the
And I only really thought that way is just because no one knew who the fuck I was. Coach never told me why.
Right.
I kind of just felt like unwanted during that like time. So
I
was
get
just
get that.
Damn, bro.
I get that. There's two types of people in those situations. There's the type that did what you did.
Mhm.
Not saying that it's bad.
I know,
There's just the types where it's like
it's bad
I don't want to say it that way. There's
because
just
like I should have. I knew the kids were making fun of me the whole time, and that's what really stopped me. But like then like sophomore year came around where it was just like remote. I just didn't care. I met Jason.
right.
He directed me in the path of light
Good.
of wrestling,
Yeah.
and then I was just like, dude, everyone loves me. Like that's how I met like Creighton and Lechner
Yeah.
and like all of them.
Yeah, that just broadened your horizons a lot
And
more.
that was just like, the practice sucks though.
You don't like the practice?
I hate it.
No. How did we even get to this? We were talking about spooky season.
Dude, we were talking about like cliques of like, oh, there's the popular group and there's the fucking weirdos. We're just dumb.
Yeah, we're kind
Idiots.
of like in the middle. We're kind of just like our own thing.
Like we tried to make something out of it. We just do shit that's fun.
Yeah.
Like playing a balloon down the fucking hallway.
Yeah, I don't care how old you are. That was fun.
Dude, we got everyone doing it too.
Dude, yeah, as we were coming in from recess, or from being outside, we were coming in that tiny hallway, and all the way to lunch, we were just hitting this balloon, and every time it got close to the floor, we just yelled, "Don't let it hit the ground!" And everyone just started hitting it up, and we just got everyone... And by the end, like, it got close, everyone was like, "Oh!" oh! Like, they were into it, too. See, that's shit that you remember in high school. You just gotta make those moments last. Make those moments fun.
Or when you fucking shoved me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But you're literally fine now.
Yeah, every once in a while, it still hurts. I think I'm gonna ice it. Just for...
It's probably not fully healed. I mean, it's still probably gonna take a while, but it's healed enough. You can walk on it now and jump on it and whatever.
Probably shouldn't be hooping like I do on it.
I think that's fine, actually. I don't think that's gonna hurt it.
It's nice out, bro.
It is.
Dude, Halloween.
Today was a great day.
And you were busy all day. Me and Avery were throwing the football around. It was
I'm
fun.
sorry. Well, it was also a perfect day to do some work. So.
It was. You got your fucking shit done. I still need to
At
get
least it
my
wasn't
stuff
that
done.
hard. It was pretty easy what I did. It just took a while. So.
See, how do you feel about dreams?
I don't think we should get into this. It's been about time. We'll talk about this the next fucking time on our next podcast. So, folks, it's been a while. This podcast has lasted. Spooky season is coming up. I personally can't wait for it. I thought in the beginning of the year or beginning of this school year, I was like, I'm not gonna do spooky season. But when the time comes around, you can't help it.
So,
I still think you just can't help it. You're gonna get into it.
Are you in the spirit?
I think so.
The Halloween spirit?
Yeah. But after Halloween ends, I'm just going to go to the next thing. Thanksgiving spirit. Then
See, I've never gone Thanksgiving spirit.
I just get into the spirit of I'm going to eat a hell of a lot.
Yeah, I'm just like...
I just want the food. That's all I want.
It's just going to be a lot of yelling and a lot of food.
Yep. You're going to get into it. I think so. Well, how about we call that a podcast, huh? I hope y'all's first cup was as good as ours. We had a beautiful Southern Pecan Spice coffee. It was delicious. And you got anything else to add?
Nah.
We'll see you next week.
I hope you have a good day at school.
Hell yeah.
Work.
Yeah, man.
Or if you're listening to this to go to sleep.
Ride to work, anything basically.
Falling asleep or...
This podcast is basically for anything. You can do anything with this podcast. I think that's what we really want. Well,
I think that will wrap it up here.
yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.